So I loved to sing when I was a kid, but I never had a powerful voice. I had a very, like, we call it falsetto sound, like a breathy voice, like, ooh. I never could sing powerfully, like Whitney Houston, for example. Like, something like that was like out of my mind. I think this is one of the most important skills that people can have, confidence. And you can actually become confident if you do certain practices.
You mentioned that when you're in a business, the sky is the limit. What are the blessings and the hardships to be a business lady here in Vancouver?
The first couple years I was like, yay, I work for myself. Coffee at 10 a.m., I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm gonna do this and that. And then I realized that, yes, I did catch up on my work on the weekends, on the vacation, and I'm like, no, this is not working because I never really have free time, I never really relax properly. The biggest advice I would give you is to make a pause. We say this filler words when we are nervous and we don't know what to say, and we're looking for words in our head. And to make this pause less awkward, we say, everybody does that.
Yes.
Make your body really tense, like really hold it and then relax. And do it again and take a breath in. Yes, and one more time. We should have done it before.
Because is there anything that people can do on a day-to-day basis to improve their voice, the way how they speak?
So you take the wine cork and you hold it with your teeth like that,
Yeah.
and you try to speak. Maybe a tongue twister like black leather, yellow leather. So let's try that. You put it inside. Black leather, yellow leather. Your tongue is the laziest muscle in your body. And the same way you need to exercise your body, you need to exercise your tongue to be able to speak properly and more articulate.
My name is
Daria,
Daria, and I am the host of Elevate by Daria.
And today,
I'm so happy you're here today as a guest at Elevate by Daria. I am very excited to have a chat with you about your business and about what you're passionate. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here.
Ksenia is a voice coach, vocal teacher, host, and she has more than 20 years of performance experience.
Yes.
We just have a legend here in the room, and I'm very excited.
I'm excited to talk about my business as well because I'm very passionate about it. I'm a voice coach and a vocal coach, which is two different stories because vocal is about singing. I teach people how to sing, and voice coach is about speaking, public speaking, presentation on stage, how to speak properly, how to make your voice more deep and loud so people can hear you, and how to avoid this filler words like and etc. I'm also a singer. I love to sing, and I sing in different occasions, birthday parties, weddings, corporate parties. I have an event this Saturday. I perform for a construction company, and I'm an MC and a singer, and I love it. I love to entertain people, and I have my own online course about voice, and I teach people how to speak and how to boost your confidence, not to be afraid in front of camera or in front of people. So that's what I do.
Awesome. Thank you for such a lovely introductions. Now I am a little bit afraid of sitting here because I think you will start evaluating how I'm asking the questions.
My friends always afraid to sing in front of me because they think I constantly evaluate everyone. That's not true. I sometimes just, when I hear someone sing or speak, I appreciate it because everybody has different level of experience, different backgrounds, and that doesn't really matter. You're doing great, so don't be afraid.
Okay, super. Were you born with these skills?
That's a very good question. In terms of singing, I loved to sing when I was a kid. My parents heard me singing, like, oh, she has a musical ear. And my dad is, okay, try to play something on the piano. And I was 5 years old, and I'm like, okay, try playing something on the piano, which I don't know what I'm doing. But I actually played it right whenever he asked me to. It was a theme of some TV show. So I loved to sing when I was a kid, but I never had a powerful voice. I had a very, like, we call it falsetto sound, like a breathy voice, like, ooh. I never could saying powerfully, like Whitney Houston, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Something like that was like out of my mind. I'm sorry if something was working. So I love to sing, but I never had a powerful voice, so I had to learn how to sing properly. And I've been studying from European teachers and North American teachers and Russian teachers, and I really loved it. And recently, when I became a vocal coach myself, I started to actually dive deeper into the singing and the anatomy of voice and how the voice is being produced from our bodies. Voice is an instrument, and my voice became much stronger, and I started to sing powerfully, and then I started to teach people, and for 4 years now I've been teaching. And then I realized that voice is not just about singing, it's also about speaking. And many people came to me and, okay, can you teach me how to speak in front of people and how to work with my voice? And then I realized, okay, maybe I should extend my business, and now I also teach people how to speak.
Amazing. I would love to be part of the coaching session. Where did the idea come from to teach people how to present themselves, how to talk? Where this idea came from?
When I came to Canada 12 years ago now, I went to BCIT. It was a program, New Media Design and Web Development. It was a really good program, creative, also technical. And then for 6 years, I've been working in the company. It was a digital newspapers and magazines company. It's called Press Reader. Hello to all my co-workers, ex-co-workers actually.
Please subscribe.
Yeah. Ad. I was not paid for this ad, so we can cut this. For 6 years, I've been working there, and I loved it, but then I realized that I want to work with people. I was mostly working in front of my computer. I wanted to work with people first, and then I also wanted to have a business. When I was studying at BCIT, we had this entrepreneurship course, and when I was listening to the teacher, and he was talking about business and all the hustle, and he said, yes, it's liabilities and this and that, but it's not for everyone, but it's really great because you can earn as much money as you want. And I was like, okay, I want that. I really want that. And honestly speaking, you asked about my background. I was never rich when I was growing up, and I was actually very shy. That's why confidence matter is really important to me, and talk about confidence. And I was working super hard on my confidence to be able to talk to you right now in front of cameras and like other people, and it's been a long journey. So when I figured this out, and it was a lot of therapy sessions and coaching programs and online programs, I realized that, okay, I think this is one of the most important skills that people can have, confidence. And you can actually become confident if you do certain practices, if you work with therapists, if you constantly being supported by others. And that's why I decided to do my business, to teach people singing. And how did I pick the singing niche is that I just wrote down what am I good at, what people ask me advice for, and also what would I do if I'm not even being paid. Like those questions, like coaching questions, help me to realize what do I want to do. And then I realized, okay, I love singing. I've been singing for my whole life since I was a little kid. Why not teach others? Why not try to perform? And that's what I do. Sorry for long answers. I can talk about it forever.
You mentioned that when you're in a business, the sky is the limit. What are the blessings and the hardships to be a business lady here in Vancouver?
Yes, there are hardships and there are blessings. I would talk about blessings first. Start with a positive side.
Yes,
my blessings are my students and my clients. The people who believe in me, the people who trust me, the people who learn from me, and people who actually see me as a coach. And that's the real blessing, because I always wanted to do good for other people. And it's amazing that I have audience and people who actually learn from me, come to me and support me and believe in me. So that's my biggest blessings. And hardships are discipline and work-life balance. Because when you work for your employer, you have 9 to 5, you have your taxes is figured out, your vacation is figured out. When you work for yourself, you have to be very careful with your daily work hours and your leisure time. You cannot mix it up, because for the first couple years I was like, yay, I work for myself. Coffee at 10 a.m. I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm gonna do this and that. And then I realized that yes, I did catch up on my work on the weekends, on the vacation, and I'm like, no, this is not working, because I never really have free time. I never really relax properly, because you can also move your hours. So it's very important to keep your schedule. Like, you should treat your business as your work. You should treat Instagram as your work. Like, also one of the hardships is to be constant in posting, in Instagram posting or social media management. It's really important to do consistent posting. So that's really, I love Instagram, but it's hard to be every day, to be on it, to treat it as work, because you have other things, because you're wearing so many hats. You're your own accountant, you are your own salesperson and social media marketer and coach and HR and everything.
Kudos to you. I think every lady who is managing all of the things, and then hopefully to have a family, to have kids, it's so much to take in, and very proud of you to have in such a expensive city, to have your own business, to work hard, be so confident and look so perfect.
Thank you very much.
What's the dreams and aspirations? What's the next step for your business?
My dream is to scale my business. Right now, as I mentioned, I have an online course, but I just had my first group, and for 2 months we've been working on our public speaking and confidence and singing as well. I would like my course to grow and have more students. I would like to make it more like automized, record the sessions and record everything, and yes, make an input too, talk to my students as well, but have all the lessons recorded so it's more automated and people can access it anytime from all over the world, make it in multiple languages, and basically just have my passive income as well. I want to have more organized schedule and know, okay, I can actually go on vacation. This is actually possible, or work from anywhere in the world. And to grow as a business as well in terms of the team. I would like to hire more people, have a whole team and be a boss and have a great team of people who are passionate in what they're doing. Like a social media manager, for example, I would love to have a great person to work with, and video too. Like, I have a background in video making as well, video editing, and I've been doing this for 6 years, and then that's why probably it's hard for me to delegate it to other people. Okay, I know what to do, I know how to do it. I'm like, you should put your ego aside and just trust someone else to do it. So this is what I'm working on, to delegate, to trust others. And because I've taken so many courses to do everything, but the truth is you cannot do everything.
If you're social manager,
social media manager, yes, or assistant, yes, like video. I have so much content that I would love to post. I just maybe need someone who can help me to arrange it, to make, okay, we post this schedule. This today we're gonna post this, tomorrow this, and you have so much great content. But
it seems like you have lots of things, exciting things.
I have ideas, lots of great things to do. I just need hands to execute it.
Yeah. So Ksenia is searching for hands.
Yes.
Who is your idol in terms of speaking abilities?
It's a very good question too. I don't necessarily have an idol, like one person that I really love and that's it. I have a few people I enjoy listening to, and I would say Steve Jobs. He is very inspiring. Once I heard his speech, and the biggest insight I had was that everything that we see in the world, everything we have, we use, is made by people that are not smarter than us. Everybody can do anything, and it's like we have limitless possibilities. So probably that was really motivational for me. That's why I like him as a speaker. And also Simon Sinek, I believe I pronounce him correctly. Yeah, he's a great speaker too. And one of the biggest insights that I had listening to him was that every time you speak, you need to think about your audience, not yourself. You need to give something, give some value to your viewers. So that's why I was trying to talk about my experience as a business owner to inspire others and to give some hints. And we can maybe do something in terms of voice today as well. So yeah, that would be my, not idols, but
like
people I would
someone
mention.
you aspired. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, I know Ksenia, we know each other for a little bit. You've seen a few of my interviews, and today I ask you a few questions. Would love to get your feedback on the spot if you have anything for me to work on. I'm always striving for improvement, to improve my confidence, to improve the questions I ask, and how do I make you feel at the interview as well?
First of all, I must say you're a very brave person, because who else would ask right away in front of camera, give me a feedback? It's hard to listen to criticism and feedback. So first thing, good thing about you, you're brave. Second, it's a very good thing that you ask me, how do you make me feel? You actually make me feel very comfortable. And I think that makes you a great interviewer. And that's the most important thing. Because like when you speak, it's always challenging. Like even for me, I've been on stage since I was like 15, but still it's pressure. Public speaking fear of public speaking is number 2 after the fear of death. It's a fear number 2. So it's so scary.
Yeah.
So even for me, like I was coming here, I was confident, but still like how would I sound? What would I say? You made me super comfortable, so great for you. You always think about your questions really carefully. You're very thoughtful, and that's a great thing too. In terms of the things, the flaws, the things that you can improve, it's everybody makes those mistakes. It's the ums and so you can basically work on that, but it's not that hard to remove them. You just need to be conscious about them, and the biggest advice I would give you is to make a pause. We say this filler words when we are nervous and we don't know what to say, and we're looking for words in our head. And to make this pause less awkward, we say, everybody does that. Yes. I was guilty too. Now I'm just more conscious about it. Yeah. Instead of that, just make a pause. Once Steve Jobs actually made a 29 seconds pause in his speech. He was asked the question and he was just silent for 29 seconds. I'm like, maybe that's a little bit too extreme, but pause and then speak.
Super.
That's gonna help you big time. And what else? Like usually that's the biggest thing for people, and I noticed that in your speech too, but otherwise I think you're a great interviewer. You're just even more confidence, deeper voice maybe, to relax a little and all that.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on my ums and ahs.
Yes, in terms of your body too, if you want to feel more relaxed when you speak to others and you do interviews, before that, try to do this exercise. It's Louisa Hay actually did that. Make your body really tense, like really hold it and then relax. And do it again, and take a breath in. Yes, and one more time. We should have done it before. Because your body and your voice, they're very connected. So if you feel relaxed, you sound relaxed, and you sound more confident and chill, and you make other people more relaxed.
Now I am equipped with your feedback. I am going to be trying not to say ums and ahs, and hopefully I will improve my speech.
Definitely, it will help you big time, but otherwise you're a great interviewer and good speaker.
Thank you very much. Is there anything that people can do on a day-to-day basis to improve their voice, the way how they speak, their pronunciation? Is there any exercises?
Yes, for sure. There are many good tricks, and we do with my students the whole exercise routine. It's like 10 minutes long. We're not gonna do all of that right now. It's a lot of time, but I'm gonna give you my favorite exercise that helps big time, but we would need for that wine cork.
We have
And
it. We are ready.
like ta-da, and then the next shot.
I have it.
Up. Here we go. So red lipstick probably was not a wise choice, but
It's okay.
it's okay. So you take the wine cork and you hold it with your teeth like that,
Yeah.
and you try to speak. Maybe a tongue twister like black leather, yellow leather. So let's try that. You put it inside. Black leather, yellow leather. And
black, yellow.
yes, anything. You can actually say anything you want. You can just say, hello, my name is Daria and I host the podcast Elevate by Daria. And today we have a guest, Ksenia Kurilla. Today we have a guest, Ksenia Kurilla. So it's so much easier to speak after you do that. Try it.
So why do that? What did
So
help is?
what? Yes, exactly. I need to explain how it works. So your tongue is the laziest muscle in your body. And the same way you need to exercise your body, you need to exercise your tongue to be able to speak properly and more articulate. We use the cork because whenever you speak with a cork inside, the tongue touches it
Yeah.
and it exercises. It makes like it's a sort of barrier for it, and this way you make your voice more clear and more articulate. So let's try it. But the way you do it, you don't do hello, my name is. It should not be lazy. Your mouth. It should be very articulate. Right.
My name is
Daria,
and I am the host of Elevate
by Daria. And today we have a guest.
This feels very
Weird, yeah.
but I understand why we are doing this.
Yes, and you can also count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my
1,
God.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You even have a deeper voice after that. It's funny, like you can be a GPS voice maybe. And 300 meters turn left. I'm just being funny, silly, but
So whenever I need a practice, I have a cork.
yes,
I will do it.
whenever you going to give a speech, use the cork and you'll sound more clear.
Okay, before the next interview, I'll do this.
Yay!
Final question of the night is passion. This podcast is to inspire, to motivate, to share the ideas, to share the stories. From your story, I understand that this is you're doing currently what you love. It's your passion, it's something you care about, and you're enlightened by it. Is there any advice to people who are still searching for the passion? Is there anything you can tell them?
Yes, so I would definitely recommend them to do the same exercise that I did when I was searching for my passion. Ask yourself, what do you like doing the most? What would you do even if nobody paid you for that? What advice people are asking you? And I think that was 3 or 4 questions. Those are 3 the most important ones. And also one other thing I would recommend you to do is write down 20 things about yourself that you're proud of. So anything in your life. For example, I moved to Canada 12 years ago. That's a big deal, hard thing to do. Or I graduated from the CAT with distinction, so I was a good student. Great, good for me. So write it down and just see what do you excel in? What's your strong suits? And that would help you to determine what's next you need to do. And also do something that scares you the most. Sometimes it's not the fear of, death fear. It's the fear of doing something that you're actually super excited about and you actually need to do it. So do something you're afraid of the most.
Thank you, Ksenia. This is a great advice. I will also do that questioning for myself. But thank you very much for being today with Elevate by Daria, with the guests, and sharing your wisdoms. We wish you only good luck with your business, with your aspirations, with your goals and dreams. And thank you for supporting this episode.
Of course, thank you so much for having me. It was actually my biggest pleasure. It's an amazing experience. Thank you for making this experience so pleasant for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.